What's up, y'all? I thought I'd come at you with another tier maker video. I haven't done one of these in a minute, but I thought I'd have some fun with it. And today we're doing childhood TV shows. Some of my favorite things to talk about and some of my favorite things to watch, especially recently since I got Paramount Plus. I will warn you, I have not watched all of them on this list because I either wasn't around for them or I just didn't experience them because I was either watching other things or doing something else. So, let's get into it. Lizzie McGuire. I'm gonna be real. I'm not like the biggest fan of Lizzie McGuire. I think it's a pretty good show, so I'm gonna throw it in like above average. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know if that's supposed to be Teen Titans. If so, it's a very poor image for it, so I'm not gonna rank it. American Dragon Jake Long. Okay, this was my shit at like 3 a.m. because I wasn't watching TV like that and remembering it at the time it was on. So I remember watching it as a kid at 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. So for that, I'm gonna throw it. I want to throw it above Lizzie McGuire. I think it's above average. It's really good. Big Time Rush. So I'm a huge fan of just listening to the music now. Not even like. Not even just the show. I listen to music now. Flame me, make fun of me all you want, but it's fucking good music and entertaining as fuck. So I'm actually gonna throw it above those two and throw it in best. Actually, no, I'm gonna move these two down. Throw Big Time Rush and above average. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Oh fuck, I fucked that up. Throw that right into GOAT. It's one of the best children's TV shows ever made. All Grown Up. Now, a lot of people hate this show, like, drastically hate it, but I thought it was okay. If not, it was pretty good. I'm gonna throw it an average. Same spot as them, because I think it's just as good as Rugrats. It's just that people who watched it at the time didn't like it because it was different. Same reason I don't like some things. Camp Lazlo. This was mediocre. It was enjoyable. I watched it sometimes, but it's mediocre. Danny Phantom, above average. 100%. One of the best superhero TV shows on Nickelodeon ever made. I think it's one of the only ones, too. It's up there with, like, in my opinion, it's up there with, like, Ben 10. Chowder. I wasn't a huge fan of this show. Really hope my mic's plugged in. I wasn't a huge fan of this show, so I'm throwing it mediocre. It was okay, wasn't great in my opinion. Recess, can't rank Recess because I've never really seen it. Hannah Montana, that's going up in best. I don't think it's as good as the things I want to put in GOAT, but I do think it's up there with some of the best childhood TV shows of all time. Drake and Josh, right to GOAT. That is I can't say the best Nickelodeon show of all time, but it's one of the best Nickelodeon shows of all time. Even Stevens. I might get hate for it if I put it mediocre, but that's what I think. It's not great. I don't think it aged well like some of the other ones it did. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I think that's average. It was good, but it wasn't up there with the other ones. Jimmy Neutron. Okay, this is up there. Above average. I think Jimmy Neutron's really good. The boy genius aspect was really fun. The way they did the episode in general was really fun. Good Luck Charlie. Now, this one's difficult for me to rank because I wouldn't count it as one of my childhood TV shows, but it was technically on when I was a kid, and I was watching it as a kid, but I don't count it as one of the shows that I cared to watch consistently like some of these other ones. But I'm gonna throw it in. I don't know if it's average. I think it's mediocre. Sorry, Brennan, but the show you were just watching for days straight, mediocre to me, man. iCarly. Okay, that's up there. Above average. Wow, this is all Nickelodeon shows so far. Getting off track. iCarly's really good. It was the first real web show, which was kind of interesting and a different concept at the time, because now anybody can do it, because obviously my dumb ass is doing it. Rugrats. Rugrats is good. Rugrats is really good. So it's definitely above average. But is it in best? I think it's in best. I think Rugrats is definitely in best. It's one of those shows that kind of shaped everyone's childhood. Everyone watched that when they were a kid. Kim Possible, I also think it's in best. It is one of the best animated shows Disney has ever produced, and Disney hasn't always been great with their animation, so it's just in best. Now SpongeBob. Oh my god, I'm about to get so hated on for this one. I do not like SpongeBob. It's in bad. It is. The first 3 seasons are funny. The rest of it sucks. Like, absolutely sucks. If they had stopped after 3 seasons, that shit would be, like, GOAT tier. But it's not good. Cory in the House. Now, a lot of people hated that they, like, redid some of the older shows. Like, they did Cory in the House, and they did, Sweet Life on Deck. Spin-offs of That's So Raven and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. But I actually enjoyed Cory in the House, so I think it's going in average. It was an enjoyable show, but it's not up there with some of the other ones. Phil the Future, that's going, I think that's staying in average. It's really good. It's really enjoyable. I just rewatched it a couple months back. So, yeah, I enjoyed that one. Ned's Declassified. My friend had never seen this show, and he was watching it on Paramount Plus the other day, and he got fucking hooked on it. It's insane. Like, I loved this show as a kid, and I love it now. But damn, have I watched it more recently than I have in a while. I'm gonna go above average, best. It's above average. It's definitely above average. Above average. It's really good. Proud Family, another one that I have not seen enough of to rank at all. That's So Raven is immediately GOAT tier. Have I seen every single episode of it? No, but I have seen enough to know that it is up there with the greats of Disney Channel. Sweet Life on Deck, I'm throwing that in GOAT tier. I preferred Sweet Life on Deck to Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, sue me, but it was one of my favorite shows because I think it's my age. I was really young when Sweet Life and Zack and Cody was coming out, but I remember each episode of Sweet Life on Deck coming out. I remember commercials for that show and some other shows from back when I was younger. Like Hannah Montana's later episodes, like season 3 and season 4. I remember like the commercials for some of them shows. I remember when they rebranded Hannah Montana as Hannah Montana Forever because they were gonna do a 5th season and never got to. All that shit. Fairly Odd Parents is I don't know if I want to put it in GOAT tier. It's up there. It's really good. Throwing it in best. It's really good, but it's amazing, but it's not the GOAT. My Gym Partner's a Monkey. That is a really dumb concept, but I remember watching it. It was okay. It was good. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't amazing, so I'm throwing it mediocre. Victorious. I'm throwing it in average. It's not but then I have to remember that Andre was in it. Andre was a great character. Okay, yeah, it's going to above average. I really liked that show. It was super fucking entertaining. Wizards of Waverly Place. My favorite childhood show of all time. I just rewatched this and remembered why I loved it so much. That shit is up there. It is top tier, number 1 for me. None of the separate, like, GOAT or anything is ranked, but Wizards of Waverly Place is my favorite of all time. Zoe 101. That's also going in GOAT tier. It is probably my second favorite childhood show of all time. I enjoyed the fuck out of that show. And did I watch it when it originally came out? No. I watched it on Teen Nick through the summers of some years. I forget which ones. It was the late 2010s. I remember it. I remember all that shit. Not late. Fuck. That's just dumb. Early 2010s that I remember watching the show on Teen Nick every summer. And and even throughout the year they would have it on. But I remember specifically the summer because I used to spend all day watching like Zoe 101, Ned's Declassified, Drake and Josh. And just continuously watching it because that's what I was enjoying. So I think that's the ranking. I'm going to cut the footage real quick and tweak this a little bit and come back when it's all said. And we're back. So all I did was I reorganized all of them so that they were in the way I would place them. So in GOAT tier, we got Wizards of Waverly Place as number 1, Zoe 101 is number 2, Sweet Life on Deck is number 3, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody is number 4, That's So Raven number 5, and Drake and Josh is number 6. I think that's a pretty good ranking and pretty accurate how I feel. And then in best tier, which would be like your B, or your A, sorry. Hannah Montana is number 1, Kim Possible as number 2, Rugrats is number 3, Fairly Odd Parents is number 4. And then your above average, which would be like your B tier. Got Big Time Rush, we got Danny Phantom. Big Time Rush number 1, Danny Phantom number 2, Jimmy Neutron number 3, iCarly number 4, Ned's Declassified number 5, Victorious number 6. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. Average, or like your C tier. American Dragon Jake Long number 1, All Grown Up number 2, Lizzie McGuire number 3, Foster Home for Imaginary Children number 4, Phil the Future number 5, Corey in the House number 6. Mediocre, got Camp Laszlo as number 1, my gym partner is a monkey as number 2, Chowder as number 3, Even Stevens is number 4, Good Luck Charlie is number 5. And then bad, SpongeBob. That's it. SpongeBob is just bad. And then I couldn't rank this first one because I don't know what it is. Recess I haven't seen enough of, and The Proud Family I haven't seen enough of. So this is my ranking. Let me know what y'all's are down below in the comments. Also, go follow me on my TikTok, my Twitter, and all that. My handle above my head might be a little off because I just changed my Twitter handle to what my TikTok and my YouTube is. Go follow both of those. My Instagram, same thing, darkwolf_2021 for everything. That includes my Twitch, my YouTube, my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Twitter. So go follow me on there, like the video, subscribe for more content from me. Hoping to start posting more because I've got some new shit. I got my capture card and all that. You can learn more about that shit on my TikTok. I post there all the time, every fucking day. Wrestling, Marvel, DC, all that shit. Sons of Anarchy content I did a lot of for a while, and I want to get back to doing some more of it. So if you like that kind of content, go follow me on there, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.